Just one.
I'm Zebo G. This is Seed. And I'm getting interviewed at the Kings Mountain City Lake.
There's a bee next to my ear. I'm sorry. We really in the woods with it, you know.
Yeah, it's peaceful.
Yeah, it's a nice. What's the date? Let's mark the date. Saturday, June 11th, 1:47. Oh, 1:43. That's when I took the screenshot. 1:47 a.m. is when I. Whoops. No, it is 1:47. 1:47.
Yeah, 1:47 p.m. on a Saturday in Kings Mountain, North Carolina.
Okay, well, how are you feeling today?
I'm good. I did 7 miles this morning on my bike. No, 6. 7. I did 7 miles on my bike this morning. After that, I played some Larry June. I got my inspo up. I made a smoothie, banana and strawberry. And it was crazy. I'm good though. It's good. I'm good.
What's up with the biking? You've been doing that a lot, like almost every day. Is it like a mental or just like your time alone? Is that your me time?
One, I don't know, it gets my day started. And two, I always just like riding my bike. Like I could skateboard, but I don't know, the bike just moves faster. It's just more of a whole body experience. But nah, I always like riding my bike. And I've been practicing my wheelies. I'm going crazy. I'm getting there. We're getting there.
Mixtape coming soon.
Yes, it's coming soon.
Zebo G skate.
That was a crazy bee. Or whatever bug.
That shit was crazy. Okay, yes. Skate mixtape coming soon. But let's start off. Who are you?
I am Zebo G. Henry. No, I'm not giving my government. I am Zebo G. I'm a filmmaker, a videographer, full time. A DJ, a photographer. I hate the word content creator.
Yeah.
But that.
It's kind of like, I'm a content creator.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, okay.
You are though.
Yeah, I am. And a bunch of other things that I'm not listing off the top of my head, but I do a lot.
A man of many hobbies, interests.
Yes. Oh, I see a lizard.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, we're really, when we say we're in the mountain, in Kings Mountain, we're really out here right now. So.
Yeah, we're really in the middle of some nature. And
45 minutes to get here.
Yes.
You know, I'm a city girl myself, yes. But
I'm a good old country boy.
Yes. So you're a man of many hobbies, interests, and you dabble into so many different mediums of art. Do you recall kind of when, out of all these that you just listed, what was like the first one that you sparked an interest in? And when was that?
Good question. So growing up, I always wanted to be a photographer. I wanted to be a video game designer from the get-go. I always wanted to make video games, do all that. But I realized that requires a lot of math, and that is my weakness. Mm-hmm. I am not good at math, like to the point where I paid someone to take a math class for me.
Wow. How much?
A lot of money. But we made it. But anyway, I want to be a video game designer, and then I want to be a photographer. And I don't know, I mean, photography's cool, don't get me wrong, but I just don't have as much fun with it as doing video. Mm-hmm. I don't know, I mean, it's just still images. And yeah, still images can tell a story, but I like piecing things together. So anyway, I want to be a photographer. Then in college, that's when I really realized I want to be a videographer. I went to community college first. Still didn't know what I wanted to do. I was settling to work at a TV station. That was some advice from my dad. That's what he did. So I was like, okay, I'll just do that. And I was like, that just don't really sound fun to me. It sounded like an experience, but it don't sound fun. And I took a couple video classes. I transferred to UNC Charlotte, took a couple video classes, and I realized how easy it was to edit. And I was like, dang, it's just like a puzzle. You just got to put it together, literally. And I remember putting on Twitter, I was just like, I want to shoot a music video. It's for free. Hashtag UNCC. And then this rapper Leak Smooth, he hit me up. He was like, hey, you can shoot my video. So I was like, okay, cool. shot it. That's still one of my favorite videos of like all time I've ever done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
How does it look like? That was your first video shot and edited.
Yes, it looked great. Actually, it was at a kickback. We invited a whole bunch of people. We had another lizard. Sorry. We had a bunch of lights. I rented lights from UNC Charlotte. There was a lot of people. It was like a kickback type song. It's called Dope. And it looked great, honestly. My friend Lorenzo helped me edit it. And I think he shot one scene maybe. To this day.
What year was this?
2017. 2017, maybe fall, I think.
5 years ago.
Yeah. And after that, and the reception I got off of it, I was like, man, I'm doing this. It's easy and it's fun. I was like, this is fun. It's just putting a vision together, really.
That's good.
Yeah, that's cool.
5 years in the making.
5 years, and I don't feel like it.
So you never shot anything ever before that, maybe like, even if it's like a little vlog or like,
I shot.
my name's Henry.
Yeah,
like
I
something
shot
kind of small.
I shot a vlog, and it is in the archives, really early archives. It was called Los Angeles, North Carolina, I think. I want to say that's what it was called.
Okay.
And it was in Kings Mountain. It was me, my boy Zebo G, my friend Kayla, and my boy CJ. And we was just like, it was like Saturday. It was real. What's that video Tyler released?
Dan Ladera?
It was like kind of like one of them.
I think a lot of early Tyler fans all wanted to make a Dan Ladera in their own city.
Yes, it was terribly edited, but the content was there.
Yeah.
It was cool. So that was kind of my first official video. I think I had it on Zebo TV before, and then I put on private, but
Yeah.
I might put on public again.
We all have those videos where like, oh, this is awesome. And then it's like, once you do more, you're like,
Yeah,
nobody got to see this no more.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, this is kind of crazy. But yeah, that was kind of my first video, and then did the music video, and then it was up from there. Yeah, it was.
It can only get better.
Yeah, it was lit. It's lit though. It's fun.
Yeah, it looks fun.
It's fun. It's a lot of one. You got to be a people person. Like just with this type of work, you have to love people, and you got to know how to talk to people
and coordinate them, because sometimes they don't know what they want.
They don't know what to do. Sometimes I'll get, we'll link up, blah blah. I'm like, okay, do you have a vision? They're like, nah, I was gonna let you fully direct it. And it's just like, okay.
Well, now you gotta pay me more.
Yeah,
because I'm not just shooting it, I'm directing it.
Now I gotta think of a vision. It gotta be good. It's just like, okay, now you're kind of making this a little more difficult. But you don't know any type of scenes you want.
Like, what's the vibe?
Yeah, is this like hype?
I haven't even heard the song.
Yeah, like, is it hype? Is it chill? Is it like, we lit, we G's? Is it like, hey, we chilling? Oh, I got my girl. Like, what's the?
Yeah, well.
But it's all fun, definitely. All fun work.
Oh, by the way, we sipping on that,
You know
water.
what I'm saying? That H2O. We drink water, we drink smoothies, and we drink lemonade. And I like strawberry milk.
Strawberry milk?
Strawberry milk. But it gotta be, what's that brand? It's like Promised Land. Promised Land strawberry milk is the best.
Yeah, I've never seen that in Charlotte, but I'll let you know if I do. I had strawberry ice cream yesterday from Brewster's, which you still haven't tried Brewster's.
I have not. Strawberry ice cream is good.
Oh my
Strawberry's
God.
good.
Their strawberry ice cream is fresh. It's so delicious.
Hey, I need to try it.
Whenever you come to my house, we're going down the street and we're getting strawberry ice cream from Brewster's.
What's your favorite type of ice cream?
Okay, I'll give you my top 10.
Okay, that's a better thing.
Okay. So, because I say mint chocolate chip and then people start to hate.
Okay.
So I gotta give you my top 3. I love mint chocolate chip. I love Ben & Jerry's Chunky Monkey. It's banana ice cream with walnuts and a few... Okay, I'm just not even gonna go to number 3.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, not to judge.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
This is a judgment-free zone.
I'm sorry, judgment-free zone. You're correct.
Chunky Monkey, banana ice cream, nuts, and it has a few pieces of like just chocolate shreds. Number 3? Maybe number 3 is just a freestyle. Like whenever I go into an ice cream parlor, just something random. I don't think I have a number 3. I'll just get whatever. But I don't like super heavily chocolate-based ice creams where it's like chocolate with this and this chocolate and that chocolate. It's like
super
too much.
dunky, dark chocolate.
I'm just like, I need water.
Yeah.
But what about you? Since you made that face about Chunky Monkey, let me
I'm sorry.
hear
I'm
what
sorry.
you gotta say.
Do I have to go in order?
No,
Or
I
just,
didn't go in
okay,
order.
just top 3. Okay. Strawberry.
Okay.
Grape.
Where do you get grape ice cream?
You get it from Tony's Ice Cream and Gastonia. But grape ice cream and peach.
Okay, peach sounds refreshing, delicious. Grape.
It's good.
Like
Don't knock
grape
it.
soda.
Don't knock it.
Grape is a good flavor, like
Grape's a good flavor.
if you're smoking.
Grape is a good flavor. Peach is really good. More so, peach milkshake is good.
Is it grape like white grape or purple grape?
Purple grape. It's good.
Okay.
I have to get you to try it. It's good.
I'll take your word for it.
I promise.
I'm just envisioning like that dark grape Kool-Aid flavor.
Ugh,
like,
no, it's more like a
it's
light,
refreshing.
airy.
I'm envisioning dark purple, just hot warm.
No. Think of it more like a light purple, like a very light purple.
Okay. Grape.
It's good. It's good. Promise.
Okay. Tony's Parlor in Gastonia. We're out there 2022 before 2023.
It's good.
We'll do it.
I
Now, going back to you shooting for the first few times, learning your craft.
Mm.
In a recent Last Minute podcast episode, you discussed shooting for Austin Davis for the first time and not really knowing how to work the
stabilizer.
The stabilizer?
Yeah. Dang, I forgot about that. Yeah.
So, talk to us about that first experience, that humbling experience shooting for Austin Davis.
So I finally got my first stabilizer. You know, whoop, cool. And then this was around the time that Austin hit me. He was, and I don't know. I know of him, but I don't know him. He was like, "Hey, I just need a promo video for my album coming out." So I was like, "Okay, cool. I'll pull up. We'll do it." I pulled up. No, this was after promo video. This is for the first music video that we did. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. He was like, "Let's shoot a music video." Blah blah. Cool. So I pull up. I'm like, "Okay, you know, let's do it. Yada yada. Let me just hook up the stabilizer, and we're good." It's like, "Okay, cool." So I hooked it up at the crib. I was like, "Okay, I know how to do it. Cool." And then I was trying to get it. It wasn't working. So I called my dad. I was like, "Yo, do you know, like, I'm gonna FaceTime you?" And then he was just like, I don't know. It's not mine. So then Austin was like, "You ready?" I was like, "Yeah, just give me a sec. Just hold on. We about to get right."
I got you. Just wait.
Yeah, and I'm trying to get it right. And then Tanner, he was like, "You don't know what you doing, do you?" And I was like, "Huh? What? What?"
Trying to keep a poker face like, nah, it's just.
I'm like, just hold on, just
like
tripping.
a screw on.
Yeah, it's just tripping. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. And then like, I'm still trying. And he was like, "You don't know what you doing, do you?" And I was like, "Yeah, just give me a second." But I finally got it, and it was Austin Davis' block of video. We shot at his crib. We had Austin in a shopping cart. Tanner was pushing him around in the driveway. And yeah, I finally got it. It was a humbling experience. I'm like, dang, like
I gotta come correct next time.
Yeah, he was like, dang, bro.
But y'all still work together, so it wasn't like he's like, "Oh, you don't know what you're doing."
Right. That's one of my favorite. I try not to use the word clients. That's one of my favorite people to shoot, because he's really more so like, if I got an idea, I'll tell you. But besides that, you know more than me, so you tell me what to do, how to do it, yada yada, and I'll do it. And his music's good. Our chemistry's really good. It's very fun. Every time we shoot, it's always a good time. And that's how I try to keep my people. I just want it to be fun. Mm-hmm. Like, yes, it's work, but it's like, we can laugh. You know what I'm saying? We can laugh. We can goof off a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that was like a deadline or other people you need to submit this to. So
yeah, it's just like
it should just be a good time. Like nothing serious.
Nothing serious, like, let's have fun, let's, we can put on Instagram, it's like, get it done whenever you get it done. Like, cool, we're chilling, we just happen to be shooting a video. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, that's one of my favorite people. Shout out Austin. Shout out Tanner.
Shout out
PTP.
Davis. The Austin Davis.
The Austin Davis.
T-H-E.
Wise, no eyes.
Yes. Okay.
Right.
You had to hit up your dad. Does he kind of work in the same, like, what does he do? Because you called him to help you with a stabilizer, so
Right.
he knows his way around the camera.
So he does basically the same work I do, just more on a corporate level. He does it for the school system, but he's basically a full-time videographer and editor. He was a principal for, I think, 11, 12 years or so, retired, and then he started doing this. We have the same major, which is communications, same minor, film studies, and I got a lot of tips and knowledge from him, like a ton. That man, he can make it work. Like we did, not to go off subject, but we did this whole thing during 2020 during the whole pandemic, which we still in, but you know, the peak of the pandemic. It's called Quarantine Patio, and
I remember.
yes. And I had the idea, he was like, we can actually do it. Because I didn't want it to be no, like, Instagram live ghetto. You know, we got a mic and a speaker.
My bad.
Yeah, you know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to be very professional. So he's real tech savvy, like, extremely tech savvy. And very good in audio. He used to work at ESPN in Charlotte. Very,
Nice.
yeah, very tech audio. But, you know, he really put that together, make sure it sounds right. He got the video, yada, yada. And I just kind of watched him do his thing. I'm like, dang, like, you know what you're doing. But he does the same work. He does a lot of, like, promos for schools. He does a lot of, whenever there's programs, you know, he edit the footage, yada, yada. He does drone. He knows what he's doing. And still to this day, when I got a question about a camera, if it's on the spot, that's the first person I'm calling. Like, I ain't even hitting up Google. I'm calling him. And there's a 90% chance that he knows what to do. So shout out to him. He definitely pushed me into this zone, and it worked. It worked. Just as much as like being by my side with me quitting my full-time job. You know, a lot of parents, they aren't really going for that. Like, you know, you kind of tripping, you're making good money, yada, yada, you're going to quit. But like, he was very, if you think you can do it, do it. You know what I'm saying? Who am I to say that you can't do it? You know, if it's not working.
Good. You
Yeah,
got a
yeah.
good support system.
Very good support system, which I'm forever grateful and blessed for. But that's my dog. And we do weddings together now. We shoot a lot of weddings together. We'll shoot some commercials here and there, but mostly like weddings. He does his thing, I do mine, and that's my partner. It's cool. It's just like, that's my dad. You know? But shout out him.
Shout out to the OG.
Yeah, that's the OG for real. Like, I really hope to have an impact like him, especially around this area. He has a huge impact. Like everybody know Mr. Gilmore. Mr. Gilmore has a clean face.
Oh, you
Mr.
just
Gilmore.
gave out your government name.
I did. Oops. But he does a lot for the community. He does a lot. That's just a good man. Like that's
The king of the mountain?
the king of the mountain. There we go. And that's my dog. Needless to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to ask, you know, now that I know his background and I confirmed he knows his way around cameras and whatnot, I was
Yeah.
going to ask, do you think, I don't want to say he influenced you, but do you think that you even picking up a camera for the first time to do the Los Angeles, North Carolina, or whatever, you know, could have been before that, do you think seeing him work a camera and audio kind of made you want to pick it up one day just for fun if you're like, oh, I'm going to shoot me skateboarding, or, you know what I mean? I don't want to say it influenced you to start your career, but
Yeah.
do you think it made you even curious to pick up a camera or anything like that one day when you were younger?
Yeah, so he was the dad who recorded everything me and my sister did when we was a kid. Like, just go far as back as like me doing my first ollie on a skateboard. He's the man with the camera. As far as just family reunions, as far as cookouts, he had a camera. Everybody know he has a camera. Whether it's on him, in the car, somewhere, it's a camera. So growing up, I realized how important it is to capture those moments. You know, and I want to say he definitely influenced, and I seen that he was good at what he does, and it looked fun. It just looked fun. He had a camcorder. He always had a camcorder on him, and now I keep a camcorder always in my boot bag, always. Whether I could just record whatever's going on. which I need to start doing a lot more of, side note. But he influenced me. He influenced me to take it serious. Him and my film teacher, Rodney Stringfellow, they definitely, those two, they pushed me, you know, in the water, swim. You know, do it. Do it. If you can't, we're here to get you. And again, like I said, I'm forever grateful for that. He definitely, he influenced me. If it's not him, maybe Tyler, the Creator. Maybe Tyler,
I can relate to that.
Documented everything. You know, he documented everything, and he did it in such a, like a, I don't care way, but like it looked good. Just like, you know, I do what I want. Kind of like, yeah, we're adults, but, you know, so what?
And we can still have fun and like
we can
do what we want to do.
We can still have fun.
That man changed my life.
Yes, Tyler definitely changed my life. I'll say, yeah, him, Tyler, and Mr. Stringfellow, those three, heavy influence. Heavy influence. Like, that man Tyler's a genius. Like, dog.
You and I both know. We don't even have to talk about it.
Yeah, like, I would be lying to say I ain't get none of my inspiration from Tyler. Like,
when did you find Tyler? Was it like
in the library? It was me and my boy Sam. He was showing me the Yonkers video. It was in the library. It was during lunch break. During lunch, I want to say maybe 9th grade, maybe or so, 10th grade, something. And I was just like, this is crazy. And then of course the whole cockroach thing. You know, he was eating the roach. Peter, I was like, this is crazy. And what he's rapping about is insane. It's very like,
at the time I was like,
explicit, you know? And I feel like nobody was rapping that way. It's more so, you know, get money, yada yada yada, or you got your lyrical rap, or you got your, you know, we got AKs, we run them down type rap. But he's rapping like, it's just so opposite. Like opposite. Yeah. But it stood out.
It was like a mind fuck kind of thing.
Yes.
Still kind of cool, somehow relatable, because he would talk about like riding his bike.
Yep.
Or I don't know, just like random things like how he's awkward with a girl and
that's not
random shit like that.
That's something a rapper ain't about to talk about. You know? Like it's gonna be more so I get all these females and yada yada. But he's like, you know, I'm awkward, I wanna hold her hand, but yada yada. He's just very, he knows how to express his way and make you not feel like you're the only one who's feeling these emotions, or you're not the only one who, you know, like riding their bike or skateboarding or disrupting the peace and yada yada. Great guy. Like,
very influential.
Very.
And I'm glad, like,
extremely.
For someone like me and you, like, we caught on to him so early.
Yes.
Because I feel like we've been kind of like riding that, his influence for such a long time. I feel like if I found him during like Igor, it wouldn't have the same. I wouldn't be who I am today if I found him during Igor.
Correct.
Yeah.
It just wouldn't have that punch it had, because, I mean, he was doing so much. And the shows he was throwing, it was almost like heavy metal punk shows, but it's rap. You know, like, one of his performances, I want to say it was South by Southwest 2011 or 12. He was doing sandwiches and Yonkers or so with the whole OF. And it was just so like
live,
chaotic. You know, they constantly throwing themselves in the crowd. There's a lot of mosh pits. They climbing up things. They throwing things. They're screaming. It's just like
insane, chaotic.
Yeah. Tyler's, man, I hope we can go to Camp Flognaw this year.
I was gonna leave it till later, but do you think we're gonna get an announcement? It is, again, June 11th. We're usually it announces in May, like first week of May. We're in June.
It makes so much sense. You just got a Grammy off of Call Me If You Get Lost. Like, this is your year.
He just did Made in America before he announced, or he didn't announce it, but he's a headliner for Made in America. I'm like, bro, I don't really care.
Yeah, you just did a crazy,
you
insane
doing?
tour. Like, you did a crazy, insane tour. You know, he's doing these music festivals. He's headlining. It makes so much sense to do your own.
We're waiting.
And it got to be this year. Like, yes, of course, please do it next year. But, like, you have to do it this year.
I'm just waiting. There's nothing on his calendar for that month.
Like, that
Every
was
day
just,
I'm like, today's the day.
please, like, I got post notifications on Twitter, Instagram, his Instagram. Like, I'm just waiting for that. Can't Fly Now 2022. Please.
Tickets on sale Friday
Yes,
at 10
like,
a.m. PST.
I would probably cry, like, oh my God, thank you so much. Like, we need Can't Fly. I need that in my life.
Yeah.
That, you know, and just going back on his influence, just from him doing the youngest video up till now, like everything in the middle, from Wolf to Cherry Bomb to Flower Boy to Can't Fly Now to Florida Squad to the Golf app, like, the fact you can do a carnival music festival in LA.
He did it so early on too, like back when the first golf store,
Yes.
like when he was wearing the shirt with the what's that thing that goes in the sky, like the hot air balloon.
Oh yeah.
The hot air balloon shirt, Earl, like.
Cause it was the OF store on Fairfax, yeah.
Yeah. Like, it was like those days he had the first carnival. And it was kind of small, but
The fact you're doing it.
now the last one was at the Dodger Stadium.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I don't.
Nice. All right, so we in Shelby, North Carolina. I forgot what this place is called, but yeah, this is part 2 of the interview. We got Seed, Zebo G. You see what's going on? Let's hop in.
Okay.
2 days away from.
Seeing Chris Brown.
Let's go.
Today's August 6th. To see Wednesday, August 9th. If you're not there, you're square. So, yeah. But let's.
It's a rectangle.
What?
That's a rectangle. I was trying to do the square.
It's August. Fall's right around the corner. How has your summer been in 2022?
Summer's been. It's been cool. I've really taken my business in I ain't gonna say a serious route, but like really been, you know, putting pressure into it, I guess. I don't like the way I said that. But really just getting in motion. So that's
You've been locked in.
Yeah, it's been really locked in, taking it serious. So that's been cool. I've been to Atlanta. Hopefully going to Philly next month. And I've just been having fun. Been having fun with everybody. Been skating, been riding my bike, been shooting. Been shooting videos, pictures. It's been cool. Weather been cool.
Hot.
People in my life cool. Yeah, it is hot. But I'm good. I'm
What
good.
was last summer like? I know last summer, Pierre was like the soundtrack to last summer. Did you see it?
Yeah, I did.
Pierre was the soundtrack to your summer last summer. What are the soundtracks or soundtrack, one or more, this summer?
Ooh, I ain't gonna lie. Like, 40% is still Pierre. I play Pierre every day. I play Pierre every day. This summer, it might have to be Larry June. I've been playing a lot of Larry June. That's just the sound. That's just the sound. You know, we hustling, we getting to it, we drinking our smoothies, everything good. We saying no to the negativity. Probably Larry. Sprinkle Chris Brown in there. Chris Brown's got the hard album.
Yeah, front to back.
He does a hard album. Yeah, I'm gonna say Larry June. But this summer compared to last summer, this summer's more work focused. But not in a bad way. It's more work focused. Last summer, I was definitely distracted, I can tell. Still got work done, but I was distracted. But this summer is just kind of like if it ain't really involving this or that, I'm good. Like I got projects. I got things to do. You know, I gotta get things in motion. You know what I'm saying?
2022, we're going through a lot. We gotta be focused and get that bread.
For real,
It's not
before the
always
monkeypox
promised.
get us.
Yeah. it's not always promised to get money. So
Yeah.
okay, cool. Well, you shoot both in Kings Mountain,
Yeah.
and Charlotte. What are kind of like the major differences with shooting and then like clientele, just overall, like what are the main differences? Because, you know, unlike most videographers, photographers who just are based in just one area, who are just based in one area, this fat ass raindrop got on my phone. You do too, and sometimes you'll go to like the surrounding areas. Like you go so many places. So what's the main difference between where you reside and where you like actually kind of have to like travel for work?
I'll say here in Kings, well not here, but in Kings Mountain, it's kind of, that's a good question. I feel like in Kings Mountain, I feel kind of like what's the word to say? I'm like the go-to man.
Not
so
breaking my bottle.
Yeah, you did. So it's more like kind of pressure, but not in a bad way. It's just like, hey, I know you do photo, I know you do video, I know you can DJ, I know you can do this, I know you can do that, and you can do that. So it's like, because if I can't do it, I have nobody else I can point to. Like, especially in this area, unless I point you to someone in Charlotte, like, a Base Jesus or someone in that relation. Something I can point to Tina, but at the end of the day, of like a videographer level, if I can't do it, it just ain't gonna get done, which I hate, because I'm just like, I still want things to be rolling. So, but to answer that question, in Kings Mountain, it's I kind of feel like the big bro in this, but I like my position.
The king of the mountain?
There we go, the king of the mountain. But I kind of feel like the big bro in this, but I mean, I like helping people though. And I'm glad, I'd rather someone ask me than someone else. Like, I'd rather you ask me, hey, I'm trying to get interviewed, or hey, do you know any showcases going around? Hey, do you know XYZ? I'd rather you ask me before you just ask a random person or even Google. So, but I love shooting. I love shooting Cayenne people. I love shooting Shelby people, Gasoline people just around this area, because it's more small town. It's your small town, so it's only so much we can do. And I just like being that man. But in Charlotte, I'll say it's kind of more established. It's more resources. It's more places. It's more things to do. I mean, I can shoot uptown for a whole year, and I bet you I'll keep it fresh. There's a lot of spots uptown where it's like King Mountain. You can only go here. You can only go there. Okay, you gotta think real creative when you're in a small town, like real creative. Or it's just gonna be copy paste. But in Charlotte, it's just you got more access to everything. But the clientele in Charlotte, it's more of a range, because it's the city. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like city versus country, but it's the city, and there's more of a scene there, so more people know what they want, how they want it. XYZ. But I love both my clientele in both cities. I absolutely love, like, it's cool to be kind of two places at one time. Like, for someone who don't live in Charlotte, you would think I live in Charlotte. Like, whether it's just off of the stickers, whether it's just me always in Charlotte, whether it's I'm always shooting in Charlotte, skating in Charlotte, you would think I live in Charlotte. But it's like, no, I live like 40 minutes out the way. So it's cool. That was a long answer, but it's cool.
Yeah. Okay. Well, besides work, let's talk about like upbringing. So you went to high school in Gastonia?
No, I went to high school, King Mountain High School.
Okay.
Graduated 14, and I did not want to be a videographer. I mean, I didn't know what I wanted to be. My first option was wanting to be a photographer. That's really where I was set. Be a digital photographer, and I want to shoot people. People are my favorite thing. Like, I just love people. But I wanted to shoot people. And, I would shoot photos, yada, yada, but it was just something to do. But can I see my whole life doing it? No. Like, it's just not as fun as doing videos. So anyway, fast forward, go to TCC, Cleveland Community College in Shelby, and I was going to declare in the communications department at UNC Charlotte. My dad kind of pushed me into that direction. He was like, what do you want to do? I was like, I just want to do something with cameras or like audio or like, he's like, okay, you need to do communications. Okay, cool. Which is his major too. So graduated from CCC. Then I went to UNC Charlotte. And so 2017, I enrolled in a bunch of film classes. And Rodney Stringfellow, who was a great friend of mine, he was also my instructor. I owe that man a lot because he pushed me almost like by accident into my career. I took an editing class and he was in charge of that editing class, and it was just fun, just messing with color. And then he would give us small projects like, you need 10 seconds to describe yourself. So I'm like, okay. So I did a video just me like skating and like slapping stickers and doing all this like very fast motion. But I did that, and then I ended up getting I asked for a camera. I think it was for my birthday. I asked for a camera for my birthday. My parents got me a birthday. My parents got me a camera for my birthday, and I put on Twitter, I was like, yo, hashtag UNCC, yada, yada, trying to shoot a music video. And this rapper named Leak Smooth, he hit me up. He was like, yo, keep me in the union. Yeah, okay, cool. So I met him in the union. He was like, yo, I'm a rapper here. I'm from Raleigh. I'm trying to shoot a music video. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm blah, blah, blah. So we set up a music video for this song called Dope. We shot at the apartments across campus, and it was like a party, kickback type vibe. And still to this day, that is one of my favorite videos, like top 5. Like my friend Lorenzo Walton, he helped me shoot it as well because he knew he was more experienced, so it was kind of like an overshadow type thing. But everybody popped out, everybody listened. We had smoke, we had just a bunch of people. Like, it was dope. It was, no pun, but it was dope. And since then, I was like, yeah, I can do this. Like, I showed him the video. He was like, oh yeah, this hard. Like, this is the best video I've ever like gotten before. This is the best video, blah, blah, blah. Okay, bet. And I did it for free. Cause I just needed my foot in the door to see. I don't want to even do music videos because I didn't know what I wanted to shoot exactly. Did that. After that, it was a wrap. It was a wrap. But
what year was this?
This was 2017. This was 2017. 2017. And
is it raining?
No, leaves are falling.
Oh, I hear thunder.
Oh, but yeah. Shout out to Leak for hitting me up.
Have you shot a video for him since then? Like another one?
Yeah, we shot maybe 6 videos or so. He moved back to Raleigh, so we don't get to shoot as much. But yeah, it was a cool upbringing because literally, if you would ask what I was doing in high school, I mean, your typical answer, but like, it was a B. Yeah. I would have had, no idea I'll be a videographer. Like, that was not in my plans whatsoever. But Rodney Stringfellow and my dad pushed me into my career, and like, I'm thankful. I love this. It's cool. I hope it don't rain.
Yeah, I can hear the thunder.
Yeah, but we'll keep it going.
Well, we got 27 minutes and 41 seconds.
Let's do it.
Okay, awesome. So UNCC, Shelby Community College, Kings Mountain. How was it like for you with even just your interests at the time? Like in high school, were you kind of like an outcast, and then compared to community college and then UNCC, like Kings Mountain, Shelby, UNCC, like what was it like with the stuff that you like skating, music, some type of art, even though you didn't know you're going to be a videographer, like all the stuff that you like from like 14 years old up until like when you leave college, you're probably like 21 or 22. Yeah. Like, what was like the progression of making more friends, finding more friends that like that stuff? Like, just what was it like to be you and the stuff that you like? Also being a black man.
Yeah.
In the different cities that you were around in education.
Good question. So, I was the popular kid in high school. So, having friends wasn't really like an issue or a problem. That's a good question. Yeah, high school, that wasn't an issue. But, so CCC, You're more kind of on your adult. And going to community college, you know, people don't stay on campus or nothing. So it was mostly like adults and kind of people my age who was just kind of like, you know, I just know I gotta go to college, so I'm here. But staying to find my people, I guess, probably social media. Honestly, I really stayed tied on like, it was like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Like those three, YouTube too. Like that, those are what really kept me in that. Cause around here, you know, well, the skate community I'm always in. There's a skate community here. There's a skate community, you know, there's skate communities everywhere. But I staying in that skate community. A lot of people share the same interests, just like your hip hop, your 90s hip hop, you know, like you just know how photos supposed to look, how videos supposed to look, you know, vintage, the clothing, the baggy clothing, like all that. You are who you surround yourself with. So sticking around with those skaters kept me in my roots, so to speak. But going to UNC Charlotte, you see a wide range of people. So it's almost kind of like, okay, pick which group you're going to be in. But I was more geared to the skater community, and I stayed with the skating community. And again, like I said, the skating community shared the same interests as me. So it wasn't, to conclude, it wasn't hard to find people that are into what I am. And I'll say fast forward now into where I am now in Kings Mountain. Like I surround myself with a lot of music artists. I hang with my great group of friends at PTP Records, and we all share, like, music is just kind of like the umbrella, you know, all things music. So it wasn't hard. It wasn't hard, and just staying tuned in on Instagram. You choose who you follow. You know, if you want to follow a bunch of cooking, well, obviously you got some type of interest in cooking. So therefore me, I follow a bunch of skaters. I follow a bunch of, you know, videographers, photographers, people in the art world, people who, entrepreneurs, blah, 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 because that's just what I'm into. And if you're not into what I'm into, that's fine, but I ain't really much to talk about.
Yeah.
You know, it's just kind of like, well, you remember in 10th grade when, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But.
It's like, yeah,
that was cool.
9 years ago.
Yeah, so did you see what's the name skate park in the new, you know? But to all the people I used to hang with, still cool. Still love them. But I gotta be what I'm interested in. You know?
Yeah. So like, was there, I feel like as you get older, at least in my experience, like high school was one thing, like, I was kind of like you, where like everyone kind of knew who I was. I wore a hijab back then, so like everyone was like, "Oh, that's the girl with the scarf." Like everyone knew who I was. I was friends with everyone, even though we weren't like really friends. But I feel like as far as like people who like the same stuff as you, did it get easier as you got older and moved to places where you were exposed to so many more people, or did it kind of, like you mentioned Instagram, did it just kind of stay like more of a social media, like I just find the most people online because I'm not exposed to them on a daily basis?
Kind of like 60-40 and 60 being social media. Like around here, especially my age, I'm at a weird age where it's like people are in their adulthood. People work their full-time jobs. On the weekend, they like to go out, yada, yada. They do it again. So they don't really have time to go skate. They don't have time to go do this or that, this or that. Or versus whereas me, you know, I work full-time for my own self. So it's like, what do you do with that spare time? With social media, that kind of ties me into, like, okay, I'm in the Charlotte world now. You know, I'm in Kings Mountain, but I'm tuned into the Charlotte world. Dang, that's a good question. But yeah, it's I don't know. If gas just wasn't such an issue, I would go to Charlotte like every day.
Yeah.
Because that's where a lot of my friends that are into what I'm into are.
Yeah.
Aside of my friends at PTP,
Which is?
Austin Davis, Jay Ford, Savvy Mulatto, Cherie, Apollo, Tanner. I don't think I'm forgetting anybody else. Yeah.
Loud ass leave.
I know. But
Pay to play records.
yes, Pay to Play Records. Yeah. But aside from them, you know, I got a few loose friends like that I kick it with around here, but like most of my friends are in Charlotte. It's just it's the city. That's where what I'm into is.
Yeah.
Like I can try to bring it here as much as I want to, but at the end of the day, this is a country small town. So, you know, but I do cherish staying here.
Yeah.
You
It
know.
made you.
Yeah, it truly
Yeah.
did. Like, I wouldn't have wanted to kind of grow up anywhere else. Like, growing up in a small town, it's just kind of like you're like level 1. You know what I'm saying? And whether you go to level 2 or not, that's up to you. But, yeah, it was cool.
Okay, cool. And being from a small town, let's talk about kind of starting your business,
Yeah.
Zebo G. I have plenty of questions about that. I guess first off, we'll talk about like what was it like being in a small town, doing your business, whatever, in a second. But explain the name and where it came from and all this. Like, what is Zebo? Why are you Zebo G? And the logo.
Yeah. So, Zebo really started with me and like 4 friends. Just a cool little skate group in Kings Mountain, yada yada. And we would always skate at the gazebo in Kings Mountain. So one time, you're not supposed to skate there. Long story short, cops came and they was like, you know, y'all not supposed to skate here. And then one of them got on their little radio or whatever, and they was like, those gazebo skaters are skating again. And at that time, I was trying to find a name for a clothing brand. So I was like, the gazebo skaters. So first I was like just gazebo skaters, that's gonna be the name. I was like, nah, that's a lot of syllables, that's a long name. And I was like, Zebo. Like, it was just that simple. It's like, Zebo, that sounds cool. That sounds cool. And then the first thing I want to say, it was basic and then SICK, and it was like a bracket in sick, like basic. But I was just like, I ain't feeling that. And this was like way before. But
It's very 2014.
yeah, I'm just like, well, we'll keep that in our pocket, but let's explore the options. But anyway, so roll with Zebo, and then what was crazy is, so this is how I met my homie Johnny. It was on an odd feature Instagram post, and it was like, I think it was the Golf Wayne shoes or whatever, and I want to say he commented and was just like, dang, these are so fire, and I was like, bro, I know, and then like we just had a convo off of that. Then we ended up following each other, and then I ended up DMing him. Now we're the best of friends. He stays in Colorado. I've been to Colorado. He's done been here. He's my graphic designer. And that yellow logo, that's what he made. And I want to say he made it on acid. He didn't make it on acid. He made it on acid. And
Whoa.
yeah. And ever since then, to this day, that's family. Like, that's family. And it's just crazy because, like, dang, if I wouldn't have simply commented and just said, I know, right? You know, I don't even know if Zebo would be a thing. Like, I got to give a lot of flowers to him.
Want to be on my nails?
Period. So, you know, I got to give a lot of flowers to him. Like, if it wasn't for him, I don't think what it is today would exist, honestly. Like, it's a straight up 50-50 thing. But I forgot the original question. But
I think like the name where it
Oh,
came.
yeah.
And the logo.
correct, yeah.
But Zebo G, and then I know who Zebo T is.
Yeah.
But what's the letters?
Yeah, so it was me just trying to find an Instagram name. And I was like, first it was Zebo H. And I was like, ew, that sounds lame. I'm not walking
Make sure
around.
you follow me at Zebo.H.
Ew. I was like, ew. So I was like, okay, Gilmore G, Zebo G. And I was like, well, your name TJ, Zebo T. And we just kept it at that. You know, we had a lot of members back then. Then, you know, people go their separate ways, respectfully. But yeah, that's how that went apart. And then the yellow Zebo stickers, that's like I call it legal graffiti, pretty much. And what it is what I get a lot. Why is your at name not on there? Why is it not a QR code? You don't need it, honestly, because I wanted to make it established where you can just slap that, and you already kind of know. So like around here, you see the yellow Zebo sticker, it's usually pointed, oh, you know, that's them. Okay, cool. So I got to a point where even in Charlotte, you see the yellow Zebo sticker, oh, you know, people will tag me, people will send it to me, oh, there's yellow Zebo, and I really like it just at random spots, because it's kind of like, it just messes up the theme. Like, if it's at a high-class restaurant, yeah, slap one on that stop sign. Like, it just throws it off. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, the yellow Zebo sticker movement is it's really crazy. I want to say, from 2015 till now, we slapped over, I want to say 10,000 stickers? Yeah. Like,
okay.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's cool. It's cool. It's like free promo, and it's fun promo. Like, I don't know, I just don't want an at name on there.
Yeah, and I feel like it stays true to like the skating roots, because
yes,
every skate brand, like, they weren't putting QR codes. Well, they didn't exist back then, but like, you wouldn't see the name of the brand. Like, it would just be the logo, and you would just know, like, that's that team.
Just like the Odd Feature Donut.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's Tyler Cutter and them. Boom.
Yeah, it would just be, like, the team, and it's like, if you know, you know, like.
Pretty much. If you know, you know, and if you don't, you will know.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what was, like, the not upbringing, but what was starting your brand like? Like, what was the first few steps? What was your, like, epiphany moment? Like, this is what I want to do. And was it hard? What were the easy parts? You know, go through everything, Z.
So I could go on a 30-minute rant about Tyler Creator, but I'm not going to. So I'm going to go on.
We already did that.
Yes. So.
And we're not going to do it again.
Well, we're not going to do it again. But I made a very basic shirt that just said Zebo on it. And I had a few homies who were in high school. I was a community college at the time. I had a few homies in high school, and I was like, well, all the members going to get them. I was like, just kind of give these like to the cool kids in high school. You know, just give it to them. So they gave it to them, and they thought it was like the coolest thing ever. So it ended up, I was like, you know, okay, tell them to like post it. Okay, cool. They posted it, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, cool. Oh, I want one. Okay, cool. So let's make a bigger batch. Made a bigger batch. I think I sold them for like $15. So boom, 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 boom. So very fast. Okay, I can do this. This is easy. So, the very first big design, it was just a cursive Zebo. It was a white shirt and a black shirt, and I did a few customs. And those went like crazy. And then what I ended up doing was we ended up doing like seasonal drops. So we did like a winter drop and a winter drop and a spring drop. And, you know, more shirts. I started messing with items a little bit. Did some hats. Every purchase come with a sticker, yada, yada. And I want to say it was really like cause I started in 2015. I want to say it was like really like maybe 6 months to a year where I was like, yeah, let's keep this moving. Let's keep this going. And at that time, I was hanging with a couple friends who were making music as well. So we went as far as fast forward as throwing shows, yada, yada. And then we tagged that Zebo name into it. So that just made it even bigger. It's like, that's the group, that's the brand. I'm gonna think like an Odd Feature. Oh, that's Odd Feature. They throw shows, they throw clothing, they do videos, they do blah, blah, blah. And that's really kind of what I wanted. I was just like, I just want that like big takeover. Like, y'all not touching me with this. Like, y'all not coming near close. And I know I've inspired a lot of brands around here, which I'm glad I can inspire. You know, you got some who are pure knockoffs, but you got some who really blossom into a beautiful clothing brand or beautiful whatever route they took. But at the end of the day, no local brand, and I'm going to always make sure of it, is coming close to this. Like, you're not whether it's from clothes, whether it's from videos, whether it's just overall image. No. And I want it like that. And I mean that in a very, like, selfish way. Like, nah.
We appreciate you guys tuning in. This is one of many interviews that we will have across the span of years to track Henry's progression in life, because we're only going up from here. But while my ant bite is throbbing, I'm at 50%. We're gonna end this game, or end this interview with a game of heads up for entertainment purposes. While this is downloading, anything you want to say out there to the world? Wait, is there anything you want to... What does that shit Nardwar say? It's like, why should the people care about Zebo G?
The people should care about Zebo G because... such a cliche response. But I'm really here for the people. Like I know a lot of people my age, like, want to do what I do. Like, just as far as, like, work for themselves, or like you taking your talent somewhere. So this is really for, like, I'm doing this of course for myself, but like for like all my people who like missed their chance, I guess, so to speak, or like who just can't do that now, or who can't just have like that fun.
Yeah. Like,
really for them. And I just want to make a career where, like, I don't gotta say yes to nobody. I just don't want to say yes to nobody. Like, if I want to do something, I'm gonna go do it, whether it works or not. I don't know, but I don't know. And just to show, like, the youth, like, your talent can literally be your career. Like, your talent can be your career, whether you are a football player, whether you're a painter, whether you're an artist, yada yada. It can work. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, we see it. We see people that's in the music industry. We see professional athletes. You gotta remember, at one point in their life, they were just a regular old high school student, like, or middle school student, whatever. But just to show people that you can do it too. Like, it's not like I have a special superpower. You know what I'm saying? Just for all my people and my black people, my black community. Like, I just feel like there's only a selective few of black men and women who do things they truly love. And especially if it's like their talent that's really doing what they truly love, what they want to do. I can name a few off top, but again, a few. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can do it. You just gotta stay focused. I mean, that's still something I'm still learning to this day. Like, you really gotta stay focused. Life is all about choices. Like, you know, I gotta have a choice of going to go hang out with a friend or do some work. That's a choice. That could be $1 million choice. Mm-hmm. You know, that's why you should care about Zebo G. And I'm from the same area y'all from. Like, I'm not from LA, I'm not from New York, I'm not from Atlanta. I am from Kings Mountain. What's a Kings Mountain? Exactly. Mm-hmm. Like, not even Charlotte. I'm not even from Charlotte. So whenever I do get to that point I'm trying to reach, and even higher than that, it will really be cool and just feel really good to be like, I'm from Kings Mountain. Like, it's okay. Like, I'm from. Shit caught me off guard. I said. Like, I'm from a very small town, and I'm black on top of that, with locks. That's
red too.
Red too. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, just being black can be difficult itself. A black man with locks is difficult itself. A black man with color locks, we're not taking you serious. You know what I'm saying? But I can put on a suit and be in the meeting too. And I'll be fresher than you. I promise you.
Signing the checks.
Yes.
And when you get paid, the checks be looking like phone numbers.
Child whiz.
But not Big Sean, because
I'm weak.
Steak, shrimp, liquor, and pasta.
Boy. But
said, oh my gosher.
Yeah, he tripping. That's who this is for. That's why you just stay tuned in. And I don't know, I'm fun. Like, I'll have like flat out adults from like church and stuff just be like, I just love seeing your life. Like, you here, you there, you doing this, you doing that. It's like, yeah, I'm like, closer to my 30s than my 20s. You know, it's just like, man, you can still do this, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
we see it with TikTok, like there's so many older senior people who they got brand deals now.
yes. Like, you can do whatever you want for real. Just depends how bad you want it. You know?
Yeah.
But I know I'll get to that point, you know. But you gotta go through the gut first. And
and the process is fun.
It is fun. Like, there's a lot of positives, there's a lot of negatives, but like, I know I'm gonna cherish this. Like, I'm learning a lot now. It's a lot to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Just like socially, work-wise, money-wise, you know, you gotta keep and especially being in a small town where like, you kind of see the same thing every day. Like, I see why a lot of people hang it up. Like, especially around here, like, I'm just good on that. You know, it ain't gonna go nowhere. I see it, because there's a lot of times where I'm just like, we gonna be in the same spot. I ain't gonna hold you. But, like, nah. I can do it, too. Just gotta take some risk. But everything gonna be good. I got a guy by my side. I got my family by my side. I got a strong support system. I got a great family. I got a great spirit. Mm-hmm. So I'm forever gonna be good. Promise you. Rich, really rich mentally, like, and spiritually, like, very wealthy. And you know, money will come later. But till then, I'm enjoying it. Life's fun. Life's cool. It can always be worse. 100%. It can always be worse. Boom.
Boom. Are you ready?
Okay, we ready? Okay.
Okay, we're gonna play heads up.
Okay.
And let's wrap it up then.
Okay.
So we're gonna pick a deck. So storing my purchases. Okay, so you want to guess them first?
I'll guess first. Yeah.
Okay. So pick a category and let us know. Like, go through the decks and pick. Movies is usually really fun. I like the pop culture one.
I haven't played this game in years.
Bro. Oh my goodness.
I'm just gonna do pop culture.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna turn on the instant replay so I can send you the video of you guessing, even though we have it right here.
Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh shoot. Okay.
So loud. Okay. She just dropped the album. It's very good.
Beyonce.
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, she just dropped the album. It's the album title. She
Who is she?
who you just said?
Beyonce?
Yeah, it's album title.
Oh, Renaissance.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh
Damn,
god. Okay,
they
it's a
got
show
Bayhive
that a
in
lot
here.
of white girls watch. It was very popular.
13 Reasons Why?
No. It had a good long run. It's
Oh,
3
Pretty Little
words.
Liars?
Yes. Yes. No. Okay. She stars in the Nope movie. She's in the Nope movie, like the
Nope?
one of the main Nope. N-O-P-E.
Nope. Oh, oh my god.
Like main character.
Yes. Sorry. Stop. No, I don't want to hear this.
She's like the main character.
Bro, I know her. I'm just gonna do it because I know her.
Okay. It's a college in Atlanta for all girls.
Spellman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was
Damn.
Kiki Palmer.
Kiki Palmer.
Yes.
Bro, like I know her name.
Yes, you do.
Well, my turn.
Okay.
That was ridiculous. Okay. Okay, here.
Okay.
Oh my god, more rain.
It's down if you get it right.
Down, right, pass is pass above your head.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Sean left us to go see this man with his girlfriend.
Bad Bunny.
Yeah. That was a pass, but okay.
Oh.
Wait, make it more level? Okay. Oh, no! Oh,
sorry.
my goodness.
Okay.
Oh, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Oh, Will Smith.
Yes.
Okay.
The film that Kiki Palmer was in.
Nope.
Yeah. The Stranger Things song that everyone's playing all the time. Keep. Whatever. I'm just kidding. This month.
July. No, August.
Trips that you plan for the next whole week.
Chris Brown.
This part. Honestly, never mind.
No, God. Oh, honestly, the album, huh?
The singer.
Drake.
I think she's Colombian, very popular.
Bia? No, Cali Uchis?
She made the song, Oh Baby When You Talk Like That.
Shakira?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was Bad Habit by Steve Lacy.
I said July.
Alright, should we run up one more?
Nah, we good.
Damn. I felt like you could have gone harder.
Nah. Who won?
You, I guess you guessed more.
Hey.
Damn, that's why I said we gotta run it up one more. Whatever. He got places to go, obviously.
Got things to do. I gotta shoot a birthday party with Shell.
Word.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you for tuning into Last Minute Podcast. You can follow us on our social media at Instrument We Trust, at Play to Play Records, at Zebo G and Zebo NC. You can tune into the Last Minute Podcast on Apple Music and Spotify. Also, go check out a playlist where we post local artists. Go find your next local NC favorite artist. And that's it. Any final words?
Banana.
At Sedra Kurdi, SCDRAKURDI.
Yes.
And we out. Oh my goodness. And that's a wrap.
Oh.
And then in the skate videos, you gotta do.
Zebo TV, North Carolina. Yeah.